Ladies and gentlemen,
He does not
translate
into
Client Experience Highlands Client Experience Center, where it's going to come to and make a quick tour.
There's still a lot of work
Everything that is
transforming our
happening there is
culture
already on the
become
screens.
customer service.
So,
But I
it's
think,
live on the
yeah,
screens
it's
as
work in progress.
we test the
But
video,
where we
test
have
the
come
tour
from,
of the
I'm sure
city.
peers
So,
in
we
the
should
States
pass
tell you
that.
they don't share that experience, but we'll continue.
More graduates.
Yes, and more infusing the old still want their experience.
I think we are now ready. We can invite the Honorable Minister to speak party. Maybe slowly, cheers, cheers. We can be close and also hold the ribbon. Slowly for the camera people to be able to capture the moment. Are you ready?
For the extent.
Okay. Thank you very much. We now see the unveiling of the flag. Maybe, sorry,
Oh, the unveiling of the
we
flag.
please unveil the flag. And we will sit inside. So it's the government or there's a stick.
TelOne, we unveiled our statement of the future is better together. And the TelOne Highlands Client Experience Center was officially opened by Minister of Information, Communication Technology, Postal and Courier Services, Honorable Dr. Jelfan Swere, today, 3 November 2021.
Thank you very much.
We welcome you in. Welcome.
Welcome to our Highlands Client Experience Center. As I mentioned in the briefing,
You may want to speak louder.
as I mentioned in the briefing, this is our new Highlands Client Experience Center. Allow me the opportunity to introduce you to the team. The team is headed by our business performance supervisor, Doro. I'll ask her to say a few words about what it is she's doing here. She actually covers the end-to-end operations of this experience center, both the operation side in terms of network support and maintenance, as well as the client experience side. I'll then ask her to talk you through. She's supported by our client relations associate, Mrs. Edwin, who is actually resident here and ready to assist customers if they come. I'll ask Pila to talk you through, then I will then share just how the service center is laid out.
Thank you, sir. Client Experience Center, first of its kind in TelOne. Thank you, ma'am, for that. I lead the technical team as well as the client experience team. We are here to give you seamless experience from end to end, from the client experience side and to the technical support. We had a team of technicians and technical support, which will be giving the coverage in the technical aspect, and Mrs. Konye and team will be doing the sales. At Highlands, we service about 10,000 clients, and we are here to give you a seamless client experience. Over to you, Mike, for the technical.
Good morning to you all. I'd like to say a few words attending to our new client experience center. TelOne is being driven by the digital transformation supported by the client experience, whereby we are here to offer you the best service, both to our high-value clients and to our working clients. We offer you our service with a smile, with our dedicated team all seated around here. TelOne is geared to make sure that our high-value clients get the best service, and even to the last client, we are here to service, to give you the best service. TelOne prides in giving the best service, and we are here to boast as the new client service experience center. We offer you a lot of our gadgets which supports our network, which are being produced and manufactured by our Masasa factory. And our higher valued clients will be supported there, where we are going to show you our center. Okay. We are going to show you our center, where we are going to make sure that our clients are offered the best service in a comfortable way. Thank you so much.
So the way we've set out the Client Experience Center is that you walked in, you're greeted by the team that is ready to assist walking clients. So these are clients maybe coming to report a call, wanting to recharge a car or their account, those sort of inquiries. As Mrs. Vilasa pointed out during the briefing, we are trying to encourage our customers to use the self-service digital platform. So as we walk through, I can show you the self-service section of our service center. So if a client walks in and comes with an inquiry that we believe they can use our portal to resolve by themselves in the comfort of their own homes, we take the opportunity to educate them. So they all be led to these workstations where these gentlemen will be present to assist them and show them how to do it. So that the next time they have a query like that, they're able to do it on their own. Failure to do it on their own, they can still get in touch with TelOne or chatbot and still from the comfort of their home be able to get assistance. We still have a lot of debt collection activities that we do in our business, and we have these two desks where we've got the team responsible for assisting customers with payments, debit coverage, also complete. So this is primarily the purpose of these two desks. Although we also are pushing on devices, as Mrs. pointed out, pushing devices that are assembled at our plant in Masasa, which I think we're all aware of. It was launched by His Excellency. And we also are looking to grow our device portfolio as TelOne through sales of all digital devices, so your modems, your handsets, and also from the wayside pushing our traditional waste landline and things like cordless handsets and answering machines, which we have on display today. Mrs. Goni also touched on our drive to really amaze our clients. So we've set up what we're calling high-value customer support structure, where we look at the top 20% of our client base, both corporate and individual, and give them personalized attention. So we have a team of high-value client support staff that some of you may already be familiar with as they handle your accounts, and those people deal directly with our high-level customers. We also realize that sometimes our high-value customers would like to come and see us in store. So we developed a high-value client service center. So when they come in here, they're not necessarily mixing with everyone else. They get ushered straight into the high-value customer support and at that shop where they get personalized assistance. So this is our high-value customer section of our service center. As you can see, the layout, as you can see, the layout and the furnishing of this section of our shop is quite different from what we have from the front end, because it's designed for high-value customers. Ultimately, we want a situation where if our high-value customers want a quiet place to come and sit and maybe go through the emails, they can actually come and do it from the comfort of this section in our shop. As I mentioned during the briefing, this is something we're going to replicate countrywide. This is the first one. We're going to do Borodale, then Avondale next, then move on to Bulawayo to Hillside, which is another high-value area for us, and before going on to Big 4. But the vision is to make sure that we have these high-value client experience centers countrywide so that we have a uniform service experience for all our clients. That would be all from me. I don't know, MG, maybe you'd like to add.
Maybe just to say that we keep on adding value to our services. For example, you launched the Honorable Minister TelTrade. You can see right at the back, we've actually branded TelTrade. TelTrade is actually in our system. We also have launched the insurance platform where we are now taking in insurance for Zinara. We are actually finalizing on taking all the insurance companies so that they can take insurance from one platform. And they will be coming here to do all their business and be able to transact properly. So we are hoping that with this, as we deploy and modernize our service, even in the Highlands area, our customers can remain engaged and we can grow our market like this. We can create a presence. And that's it. We also, I think, out of the client experience, we have also launched a new client service charter. The client service charter, you will see that it's there with a client promise. And with that, the team that you see here are dressed differently. That's our new uniforms, where we are saying in this age, it's almost like smart casual. It's never, yes, formal, yes, when you are minister or chairman, but for everybody else, some smart casual, which is trendy. So you can see that the uniform that is the new uniform actually we are launching today for the TelOne service team.
And Communication Technology, Postal and Courier Services, Honorable Dr. James Muswere, accompanied by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Engineer S. Kondishora, and of course our host for the day, Mrs. Chibong Tasa, our board chairman, our deputy board chairman. I will ask our guest, please, shall we stand? If we may stand, please. And find seating. Or find a place to sit first whilst we're upstanding. Thank you very much. If I may ask that we stand at attention. And we sing the national anthem in Shona, Ndebele, English, whatever language you fancy, as we are led by the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Services Band. Ladies and gentlemen, if at this juncture I'd like to call on Mr. Allen Chigovera to come through and give us the opening prayer. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes through.
Shall we pray? Father, in the name of Jesus, we come before you this morning.
A big round of applause, big round of applause, big round of applause. Thank you very much. Oh, you can do better, guys. You can do. Let's warm up the room a little bit. Let's warm up the room just a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at the person next to you. Just check if they are smiling. Are they happy? How do they look? Do you think there are problems at home? Look at them again. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. As we launch, and that has been done already, the official opening, the Highlands Clients Experience Center official opening ceremony. As TelOne, if there's one thing that we are passionate about, is giving you excellent customer service, because that's our number one job. It is the personality of our company and the reason we want you to all come back. And today we celebrate each one of you. We want you to experience something you've never experienced before. If you don't get goosebumps from our service, please speak to Melody. She'll make sure that those goosebumps just appear, because we want to make sure that you, our clients, have an amazing, amazing experience. Our guest of honor, Dr. Mswere. Allow me, as I introduce myself, my name is Maimba, spelled M-A-I-M-B-A. I'll be your master of ceremonies this morning, and with the indulgence of the CEO of TelOne, some of you might know, I run a mentorship program, your honorable minister. My mentorship program is raising the next generation of masters of ceremonies. So I ran a competition called Co-MC with Maimba. And today I've got my co-MCs that I would like to introduce. The first one is an 11-year-old boy. His name is Anodiwa Majuru. Anodiwa, he's my co-MC. He's my assistant today. Just stand right here, Anodiwa. Just stand right there in front. Present yourself. Take a bow, young man. Take a bow. This is my assistant. He'll be shadowing me. My next co-MC is called Tracy. Tracy Ushe, she'll be co-MC. She's going to introduce the permanent secretary at some point in the program. So these are my co-MC, your guest of honor, raising the next generation of Masters of Ceremonies. That being said, without much further ado, allow me to invite to the podium for the welcome remarks the TelOne Managing Director, to come through and tell us why we are all here. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome. Or you can do better. You can absolutely do better.
Thank you for doing the needful. Thank you, Director of Ceremonies. Is that the right title?
Yes.
And your assistants or your learners, you are welcome. To our guest of honor, Minister of Information Technology, Communication Technology and Courier Services, Honorable Dr. James Swere, our Deputy Minister, Honorable Dr. D. Puti in absentia, the Secretary of Information Communication Technology, Courier and Courier Services, Dr. Engineer Sam Kundishora, Portras, our regulator, Director General, Dr. Gift Machengete, here represented by Mrs. Mutsekwa, TelOne Board of Directors, the Chairman, Dr. D. Zibango, the Deputy Chair, Engineer Joa, CEOs and management from sister entities. I acknowledge the CEO from Net1. He's here. Postmaster General is here. I'm hoping that we'll see CEOs from Zanet and Telecel later on. And I've seen that there is the senior team from Net1 as well. The whole team from TelOne, the corporate team, as well as the team that is here at Highlands. You, our valued clients, our business partners, stakeholders, members of the Fourth Estate, and ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you all. It is a very exciting morning for me. I don't really want to speak from the heart because I actually have a very personal relationship with Highlands, and I don't know, in our board meetings, we are asked to declare our interests before we start a meeting. So allow me, guest of honor, to declare my interest personally to you, that I stand here conflicted because I'm a child of Highlands. My parents are just behind this road. But perhaps while I declare that interest, this is not really the reason why we are here. We are here to celebrate you, our clients in Highlands, whom for a very long time have gone, maybe you thought we didn't notice, but you've gone a long time being very loyal to us, and perhaps we haven't done enough for you. And we are here to declare that it is time that we unveil Highlands and what it stands for in TelOne family, because you are precious to us. And it is time that we came to just declare that as one of our top performing centers for TelOne, we just want to say thank you to you, our customers. We know that our network has seen its edges. We have a copper network in Highlands, and the copper network, unfortunately, no longer can offer the speeds and everything else that we think a network should do in this modern day and era, where people are now talking of 5G technologies, and yet we are still in a copper-based network. But we just want to thank our teams, our technical teams, because up until now, they've worked tirelessly to ensure that at least we deliver something to you, our valued customers. So as we open the new service center today, we just want to say to you, our customers, we are aware that our network requires modernization. And we are aware that fiber is the one which you all want and demand. And in the near future, we are hoping to unveil plans or unveil a program of deploying fiber network right across the areas that we serve that are going to be serviced by this service center. So we just want to say thank you to you, and thank you for bearing with us, and thank you for walking with us in a journey which I hope you will get rewarded in due course of time. Distinguished guests, the Highlands Experience Center is the prototype outlet around which we plan to model all our major client service outlets. The idea is to be able to serve all our clients, who include corporates, SMEs, residential, in an appealing high-tech environment, and with a dynamic team that we are certain will meet all your needs besides the ambience. The outlet has been designed to ensure that clients are served efficiently and in line with our amazed client service charter that we are also unveiling to you. We know that because we have this amazed team that will be here, I would like to mention them by name. I don't know whether they will be able to walk through, headed by our business performance supervisor, Beulah, and your team. You can be able to walk through. Beulah, that's Beulah in front. Beulah is the business performance supervisor for Highlands. What it means is that she is there to take care of every need, whether it is going to be a technical challenge or perhaps a recharge challenge. Thank you. It's so hot. Thank you. A recharge client challenge or whatever. Or maybe you just want to have a glass of water while you share something. Beulah is there, and she's heading a big team. The technical team, we didn't want to introduce them today because they are actually quite busy out there deploying service, and we didn't want to interrupt them. But on the client service side, we do have Anyway. Anyway is coming from Borodale branch, and she will be heading the client service center, where you will have a special VIP section for our top valued clients, as well as in fact, everybody who walks in here is a VIP. Anyway, will be there to assist. But the other team members who are here, I don't know why they didn't come through. They should come through. Grace, Crystal, Prince, Helen, Honest, Desmond, Mavis, Bernadette. This is the team that will be here to service your needs. Whether you want to pay your bill, whether you want to top up. By the way, we now have the top-up artificial intelligence chatbot, which is called Chomi. But some of you may need assistance. So this team here will be able to assist you. And they will be able also to just assist with anything, whether you have a fault or whatever. They will be able to interact with you and ensure that we provide you with the service. So this team to you, and to ensure that they live by our client service charter, which we have given to you, where we have made the promise that we are here to amaze you, our clients. We are here to deliver what we can do as best as we can, as efficiently as we can. We also want to just thank the regulator portals who are here, who continue to work with us and guide us for all that we need as a team. And we just want to thank our regulator and welcome you, regulator, here. Thank you, team. You can also go and take a seat. And with the new client service charter, which we have brought out to you now, we now have a new payoff line, which we say the future is better together, which tells a story of our continuous improvement and transition from bringing you together, because we think we can work together as a team. You, our clients, us as your service provider, our regulator, our sister entities, and everybody. Right now, technology is about collaborations. It's no longer about us and them. That's why we have adopted the future is better together. Ladies and gentlemen, we remain committed to brightening the future through innovative, fast, reliable, and affordable connections. Once again, we want to welcome you to the Highlands Client Experience Center, and we want to say, let's hold each other, let's continue to work together moving forward, because indeed the future is better together. I thank you.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause. I always say you can do better, because I think you can clap better all the time. Thank you very much. That was Mrs. Chipomtasa, the captain of the ship. Thank you very much. And she did allude to the fact that she's in her home area. This is a prototype. What's happening here today is a prototype, is a model of the different centers we're going to be opening, centers of excellence with regards to our client experience as TelOne. So at some point, TelOne will open, I hope, in my home area where I grew up in Mufakose. So when you come to Mufakose, I'll be the one speaking and say, you know what, I grew up pasera hapo panotsi kumba dzetse. It's gonna go pay you, right? But as a motivational speaker, I'll then hasten to say, it's not where you grew up that matters, it's where you finish that matters. Come on, can I get a witness? That's it, ladies and gentlemen, we move with our program. It is my pleasure to invite to the podium our board chairman to come and give us his opening remarks. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as you come through, as Don comes through.
Thank you, MC. We come a long way with Maimba. And normally there's one person who says, I know everyone. And this is one of the people I know. So, the Director of Ceremonies, Mr. Maimba, our guest of honor, Honorable James Were, Dr. James Were, the Minister of Information, Communication Technology, Postal and Courier Services. The Deputy Minister in absentia, Dr. Deputy, the Secretary for Information, Communication Technology, Postal and Courier Services, Dr. Engineer Kudishora, the Postal and Telecommunications Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe, Director General, represented here by Mrs. Mtsekwa, colleague board members from TelOne, CEOs from sister companies. I see here there is Zimpost, and I mentioned Zimpost first deliberately. People will know where I come from. I see Net1. So welcome, gentlemen. Our valued clients, business partners, and stakeholders, TelOne management and staff here present, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very good morning to you all. And I'm delighted to be here with you for this official opening of of the Highlands Client Experience Center. It's such a remarkable day for us as TelOne to be opening such a facility. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our strategic thrust as TelOne is to transform into a fully fledged digital telco to create value and offer convenience to our clients through a business model that responds to emerging market needs and technological trends. As such, we've been on a transformational journey structured around 4 main pillars, namely technology transformation, client experience transformation, culture transformation, and financial transformation. To see this dream come to fruition, we have embarked on several high-level projects that include digital solutions for convenience enhancement, upgrading client service outlets, and aligning staff culture to this trajectory. As we gather here today, we are witnessing at least 2 of the mentioned pillars in practice as we endeavor to transform our client experience both physically and technologically. Responsiveness and promptness, convenience and quality should be the hallmark that defines TelOne. Mindful of this, we are focused on transforming our staff culture to become more client-centric. You will therefore notice that as we go around the country transforming the outlook of our facilities, we are also refreshing our teams on the ground so that they are digitally savvy, smart, and capable of handling client issues as clients are getting way ahead of us in terms of knowledge and demands. I would like to assure the shareholder, represented by the Minister, as well as our clients, that management has been given this specific mandate, which has resulted in the creation of a dedicated Client Experience Management Committee, which is continuously reviewing issues affecting client experience and all aspects of the business and how they can be improved to benefit you, our clients. We are therefore pleased to note that as we celebrate the launch of this modern outlet, we have recently registered progress in the different aspects of client experience enablers. The launch of the chatbot, which the MD spoke about, Chomi, which is a virtual assistant developed using the latest artificial intelligence software to complement the contact center service, has indeed paid dividends, with certain client queries being eliminated completely, while others have gone down by as much as 80%. Furthermore, the company has also partnered a total of 12 banks to facilitate online payments for clients' convenience through use of USSD codes, especially at a time the world is battling the COVID-19 pandemic, which has made service provision to be digitally possible and inclined. While the emphasis is on leveraging technology and driving digital convenience, we believe that the nature of our business still has significant walk in traffic, hence the effort we are traffic, hence the effort we are also making to deliver modern look outlets like the one we are witnessing here today. As has been said earlier, this is the first of several others that we are pursuing. Highlands was particularly prioritized as it is one of our big exchanges, servicing a total of 20,000 clients for our voice, ADSL, fiber to the home, and VSAT services from a capacity of 30,000. It is also one of the top performing in terms of revenue generation. Regrettably, this exchange has not been spared from the effects of the incessant network vandalism, which has had a huge impact on the quality of service of our ADSL clients across the country. With this reality, it is therefore with such delight that I share our plans to roll out fiber network to complement what we have already started here with the refreshing of the service center and the team to serve you. We will be prioritizing Highlands for the technology upgrade, not necessarily because it's the home of the MD, but because it's one of the top performers. So we believe that with this in place, we will be well positioned to grow our market share, which we are targeting to reach 25% nationally by the end of next year. This upgrade is part of the bigger plan that we are pursuing and are currently seeking funding with a target to deploy 100,000 fiber to the home service lines in the next 5 years, as well as 150,000 LTE lines in the next 3 years under our National Broadband Phase 2 project. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our conviction that TelOne has positioned itself for the future with a robust backbone infrastructure and the digital and innovation paradigm adopted a few years ago. It is now essential that we continue to consolidate and strengthen the service provision, leveraging the network to offer more value-added.
My name is Tracy Uche, your co-host for today. All protocol observed. Allow me to introduce our next speaker on our program, who is the Permanent Secretary of the Information, Communication, Technology, and Career Services. He has been the champion in the ICT industry and allow me to take that again. He has been the champion in the ICT industry, spanning decades, and instrumental in the technological milestones we have achieved as a country. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Engineer S. Kundishwa.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. And as I said there, and I heard the director of ceremony speaking, I said to myself, oh, yeah, she must not make a mistake. She should simply say that we invite the peers. Not talk too much about the peers, because the peers is not the guest of honor. And the peers is not giving remarks. But thank you very much. I'm sure you're being better schooled. And I must also say that you are being secretly adjudicated, because I can see Ruveneko amongst the crowd here. And recently we were with Ruveneko, and she also claimed that he and her director of ceremonies were the only certified. So I don't know whether Maimba is certified, but all the same. Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies, for inviting me to the podium, and also thank you very much to the co-director of ceremonies who are here present. Our guest of honor, the Honorable Minister of ICT, Sports and Career Services, Dr. Anthem, let me recognize you, and also the members of staff from the Ministry of ICT, Sports and Career Services who are here today. TelOne Board Chairman, Dr. Zambangu, and the other board members. I think when I saw Dr. Zambangu here making a remark that he is coming from Zimbos, I then said that he is saying that with a heavy heart. Because if things had gone the way we wanted the guest of honor, he would not have been here. He was actually earmarked to be the Secretary General of PAP. But anyway, thank you very much. It's good to see you. Let me also recognize the presence of the TelOne board members who are here, and the Portras Director General, Dr. Machingeto, who is represented ably by Mrs. Mutseko. And I've also seen other Portras senior directors who are here present. There are also CEOs and MPs from other state-owned enterprises, and indeed some senior managers who are also supporting those institutions. Invited guests, and I've also noticed the band which led us in singing the national anthem. The media houses who are here present. Let me just say one or two statements to preface what I am here to actually do. Client service is very key. Client service is so key that some people have said clients are kings. It actually denotes the importance of the client. And when we say the importance of the client, it means therefore if we are in a service provision field, we must up the gear and provide the services to the best of our abilities. I was going at one time through a Harvard publication. And the Harvard publication was discussing on a topic of providing services. And it went on to discuss the various services, but more importantly, it zeroed in on the fact that the client is more concerned by the services for which he or she is paying for. And the article then clearly indicated that the client would not complain if the price has increased, only if the services is the best. If the service is not good, the clients will complain if the provider increases prices. So it is important that we take note of the provision of services first before we think of providing or increasing our prices for the services. As I also was reflecting, my mind could not escape thinking of what the Honorable Minister has taken upon himself recently, so to say. The Honorable Minister directed that the assets that were previously under PTC and remained under PTC after its unbundling should be transferred to its rightful owners. And this directive from the Honorable Minister and the hard work which he put into this exercise has resulted in those assets that belonged to TelOne having been gazetted and transferred to TelOne. And we are truly grateful for this effort from the What it means, therefore, these assets will increase the balance sheet of TelOne, and more importantly, and true to the topic for which we are gathered here, it will give space for the creation of the client service centers countrywide. We are really truly grateful to the efforts of our Honorable Minister. Let me say that our Honorable Minister, as you can see, belongs to the youthful generation. And he actually is a member of Zambia in the youth wing, where he has served and is serving with distinction. Our guest of honor today is also a member of Parliament for Makoni West. So he has a constituency, he has a lot of people whom he leads, who look up to him for the kind of services, but not the type of services we are talking about here, but for leadership, guidance, and support. Our guest of honor was appointed the Deputy Minister of ICT's Postal and Courier Services Ministry in 2018, and then he was elevated to the full cabinet minister in 2019, a post which he holds. And in this particular post, our guest of honor endeavors to push the ICT's sector and sector players to a higher level. And I'm sure the operators here, other ICT supporters and players would agree with me that the level of the ICT penetration, the mobile penetration, the internet penetration, they've actually increased dramatically during his tenure and also going forward. Our guest of honor, he is driving the Smart Zimbabwe agenda. Smart Zimbabwe agenda, which is anchored on ICTs. It also supports the national development strategy, which the government at the end of the day is pushing to try and move this country to a digital economy. And he is the one who everybody is looking at for guidance in transforming government first in the country at large so that it becomes a digital enabled society and nation. Our guest of honor has also worked in the private sector. After graduating from a university, he went into the private sector to apply his knowledge and expertise in the public sector as well as the private sector institutions. He actually applied his doctorate degree studies in business administration and business leadership, where he took some companies from one level to a higher level. He held several administrative and leadership positions in those companies. Some of them were actually transformed to profit-making companies. In the mining sector, in the manufacturing sector, in the logistics sector, he has this vast experience, which when he was appointed into government, he brought this experience to try and also contribute to the government's transformation using his expertise. And we are seeing quite a lot of those skills transforming the ministry and also even government at large. He is driving the ICTs towards digital economy, as I have said, and I was remarking at the graduation of the graduates from TelOne training center recently, to say that he also is an avid reader of many topics. We can engage him in discussing various topics, and he will articulate them competently. And at the moment, he is pursuing another PhD in development studies, majoring in ICT applications and governance. It actually shows you that the guest of honor we have is an all-rounder, versatile, and also ready to address you, I must admit. So can we put our hands as we invite our guest of honor to the podium to address us?
The Director of Ceremony, Mr. Mind and trainees. The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of ICT, Postal and Courier Services, Dr. Engineer Sam Kondishora, the TelOne Board Chairman, Dr. Zimbabwe, the TelOne Board of Directors, the Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Dr. Amai Chiboktas, Chief Executive Officers from Net1, I've seen Engineer Mshanawani, Zimpost, Mr. Mchoko Mori, I've also seen Mrs. Mtsekwa representing the Director General from Portraits. TelOne executive members of management, other SOEs executives here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, not forgetting members of the Fourth Estate here present. Good morning to you all. That's some energy. Morning to you all. Good morning. Thank you. That's better now. It gives me great pleasure and honor that I've been invited here today to officially launch the Highlands Client Experience Center. I've been invited here today as we journey towards a digital economy. A digital economy which was enunciated by His Excellency the President, Dr. Edwin Mandago, last year when he launched the National Development Strategy #1. And in the National Development Strategy #1, a digital economy is a priority. So today represents government's commitment and TelOne's undertaking to ensure that by 2030 we'll have a digital economy. Distinguished guests, the journey that TelOne has started is a journey which represents a digital economy. I've had the joy of attending the National Device Factory launch by the President, Dr. Edwin Mandago. I've also had the joy of launching the TelTrack business model. I've also had the joy of commissioning the Network Operations Center. I've also had the joy, distinguished guests, of launching the TelOne Data Center. All this represents a journey towards transformation. It represents a journey towards innovation as we work together towards Vision 2030. Distinguished guests, ICT and broadband is now the electricity of the 21st century. Data is now the new oil. So the launch today of the Highlands Client Experience Center is testimony to TelOne's commitment to ensure that customer satisfaction is the best business strategy. Today's launch of the Highlands Client Experience Center is an experience which I've been invited here today to ensure that TelOne will connect the unconnected. As government, we remain committed to ensuring that we create a conducive environment to ensure that TelOne's implementation modules and plans in terms of a digital economy are achieved before the end of the year 2030. And as government, we've committed ourselves to ensure that we will utilize ICTs as a game changer as we journey towards the year 2030. Marketing is the relationship between the supplier and the buyer. And this client experience center, coupled with artificial intelligence through the use of Chori, is testimony to the commitment to ensure that client satisfaction is achieved as we journey towards the year 2030. With these few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, it is now my singular honor to officially launch the TelOne Highlands Client Experience Center officially opened.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause to the Honorable Minister. Or you can do better than that, like I said, that's a compliment there. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, our guest of honor, like we said. I know each one of us, you're going to a shop, you get bad service, you really come out of there really angry. You know, and sometimes you'll be like, I'm not going to leave my money in here. And I know that TelOne, these are the loopholes that we're trying to plug in and make sure that you have an amazing, amazing experience here at the center. A prototype as we roll out all these in the different centers across Zimbabwe. It's important that our clients have a refreshing experience, would love to come and be helped physically or virtually, either way, as even as we move to the digital platforms. So thank you very, very much, Honorable Minister. And now for the closing remarks, I would like to invite the TelOne Deputy Board Chair, Mrs. N. Joa, to come and give us the closing remarks. Big round of applause again, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. And in the interest of time, all protocols observed. A fellow board member last week shared with us a clip from the platform, a platform that she's on, where a resident of Highlands wrote to a group that she's on and said, TelOne team, well done on the works that I see going on at Highlands Exchange, all that you have done for the new look. And he was saying it actually is a testimony that our customers or the TelOne customers are happy with the service, and it's a vote, you know, it's a positive vote for TelOne. And for us as board members, we were actually thrilled about that, because we said somebody is noticing what's happening. My job this morning is easy. It's actually to just thank all of you, and I mean all of you, for attending this momentous occasion. But before doing that, I want first of all for us to thank the TelOne team and management for a job well done. I think this is brilliant. Mrs. Kutasa and your management team, well done. And thank you for bringing TelOne this far. This is good. I would like to also thank everyone who's dumped their program for today and come to be with us to share this momentous occasion of the launch of the TelOne Client Center, as well as the unveiling of the TelOne Charter. We are grateful that you have taken this time away from your busy schedules. I know that you all have other things to do, but for you to come and join us on this occasion, we really appreciate it, and we want to thank you very much. And to our guest of honor, the Minister of ICT and Postal and Courier Services, Dr. Mswere, we are grateful. We know that your schedule is ever busy. It's so difficult to squeeze in a slot to see you, to get to see you. So for you to come and be part of this morning is appreciated very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. For our parent ministry, Dr. Kundishora, we are appreciative, and you are forever supporting us when we need you, and we don't take that for granted. We appreciate you coming this morning, and anyone else, the directors of Potras, of the parent ministry that are here with us, thank you for coming this morning. Then moving on to our sister entities, I'm so happy to see my old friend, the CEO of Net1, is here, and a few others that I don't know personally, but we appreciate your coming. The MDs of Net1, Zimpost, Zanet, whoever is here representing Zanet, and who else? We are so grateful that you've taken time away from your busy schedules to share this morning with us. Thank you for coming. Mrs. Ntsekwa, thank you for coming. I understand you are here representing the Deputy DG who was supposed to be here, Mr. Marisa. As you continue leveling the field for us, we are so grateful. And thank you for all the support that you've rendered to TelOne over the years. We appreciate your coming this morning. As I get to the close, I want to say to TelOne's valued customers, TelOne's valued clients, and all the business partners of TelOne, and all the stakeholders that we relate with, I just want to say to you, we appreciate you very much. I just want to emphasize what Mrs. Mdasa says. You've stood with us over difficult times and remained with us when others jumped ship. And so we really want to say we appreciate you this morning, and thank you for sparing the time to come and celebrate this occasion with us. Thank you very much. And so, back to TelOne again. Dr. Zimbango, we thank you for leading us in the TelOne management team. And we say to you, well done and kudos. This is an occasion that we've dreamt about. And to see it materialize in our lifetime is so gratifying. So TelOne management and the whole team that you've worked with, some of whom we've never ever met. We've met the senior executives, all right. We want to say well done. Keep up the good work. I'm Shope Makorokoto. Congratulations. Thank you.
Our Deputy Board Chair, thank you very much. If I may ask that you, ma'am, we're going to hand over a gift to the Honourable Minister. If I may ask that you just come through and stand right in front before you settle down. Honourable Minister, our guest of honour, on behalf of the TelOne board, the MD, she's going to come down. Yes, yes, please, thank you. The TelOne board, management of TelOne. Honourable Minister, if I may ask with your indulgence, if you could just join her on the floor so that you could receive this gift. Pim said, and we all know that you're very youthful, so movement is not a problem. So this is a Utelsat service that you can donate to a school of your choice, Honourable Minister. A school of your choice. And you are so strategically positioned, I'm right behind you as a backdrop. This is fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing? I hadn't seen you. Yesterday you posted you in Zambia. So I saw you, but I didn't see you. So I thought, what is she's supposed to be in Zambia? Good to have you. That's Rebecca. Just acknowledging her as a co-MC. Good to see you. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much. Honourable Minister, with your indulgence, what I told my young man, Anodiwa, was today is not speaking, I'll use one co-MC. But he prepared so hard, Honourable Minister. He's got a line. He's going to introduce you, but you don't have to stand up. So along with your indulgence, Anodiwa, please come and introduce the Honourable Minister. Let's clap hands for Anodiwa.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to the TelOne Highlands Client Experience Center. My name is Anodioma Juru. I'm your co-host today, together with Mayimba, spelled as Maimba. I am a student at Ariel Primary School. I mentioned my school deliberately. Maybe you can donate to our school.
Give the boy some sound. How is it gone? It's okay, finish off.
We are being hosted by none other than the TelOne MD, Mrs. Chico Tasa. Before I hand over to Mayimba,
Allow me to acknowledge the presence of our guest of honor, Minister Dr. J. Mswiri. Please give him a round of applause. You are very welcome, sir. Over to you, Mayimba.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's only 11 years old, and this is the part where the future is bright, really works, right? So yeah, our profession, Rubenega, is in good hands. It's in good hands. Thank you so much. So we would like to give out gifts. As someone we love when we host, we really would like to give out gifts to our clients. Zimbabwe Prison Services, please give us one piece. I just want to get instructions from my the boss lady, and I'll come back and say how our gifts will be given out. Ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe Prisons Correctional Services Band.